So energy efficiency and affordable building construction is the need of the day for each every one of us. So today, in this presentation, we will discuss some of the practical aspects and what you can do and what others are doing nowadays. Because some of you are living in the rural areas. Some of them maybe you are living in the urban area. Some of them you will be living in the rural urban area. So everywhere, you need to have affordability in the construction as well as ease in the construction. Because and Another thing is energy efficiency. Why this efficiency is needed in the construction practices or everywhere? If you talk about any branch of engineering, whether it is mechanical, electrical, electronic, civil, so everybody now talking about the efficiency, improving the efficiency. If you are talking about the battery vehicles, so now we are trying to increase the efficiency of the batteries, and we are going more towards solar energy. And here all of you are the engineers, and if you'll see that the energy, we are more working on the solar energy, but we are underestimating the power of wind energy. So wind energy is also a very important factor, very important task, a very important area of research in which you can work, right? So here, my question is why you need the innovative technologies for building up the energy to achieve the energy efficiency and affordability. Now, if you see from last many years, the pattern, because of climate change and because of the more pollution which we are generating nowadays, so we are having prolonged winters, prolonged summers, heavy rainfalls, and where we were having snowfall earlier, we are not having any snowfall, and where we were not having snowfall, we are having snowfall at that particular region. So there is a little bit shift in the climate, and now we are talking about the all weather houses, all weather infrastructure, which can sustain not only in winters, in summer, but also it can withstand under large calamities, natural hazards, right? So because from last many years we are experiencing cyclones, earthquakes, floods. So it is happening very frequently. So now the technological intervention is needed, that how you can make your building energy efficient, so that in 40-45 degree temperature you should feel comfortable in your houses, right? And technologies are available with us from the ancient time, right? From the ancient time itself, we are having technologies have been built by our ancestors. But as the civilization, the advancement in the civilization took place, as the advancement of the technology took place, so we are forgetting what our ancestor taught us, and now we are relying on more you know building materials which are consuming lot of energy and which are not giving us the comfort, right? So innovative technologies are also needed because we want infrastructure, housing for all. There's a great demand of infrastructure, and it is the dream of our honorable prime minister that one day each one of us will have our own houses, right? And you can well imagine that that much of large community, large population in India, large large population in India. So if you want to build that much of housing system, so you can well imagine how much building material is needed. Whether you are talk about sand, cement, bricks, how much building material is needed. But that much building materials we are not having, right? So if you will you talk about the bricks, because many of us used to make their own houses by using brick masonry, because it is very popular in northern India. In southern part of our country we are having block masonry system, made up of concrete blocks or stone masonry system, depend upon the traditional building materials available over there. But lot of bricks we are using for making our houses. And because till date scientists and engineers could not find that much of sustainable building material that brick is. Because burning of mud, you are having that much of sustainable, that much of hard material which can sustain up to thousands of years, right? And but how much bricks you can making of the bricks consume lot of energy, because lot of top fertile soil we are taking from our land, and we are burning it, and we are making the bricks. And that is why day to day the cost of the bricks is increasing. And other building material like sand and aggregate, to get the sand and aggregate, it is very difficult task. And the cost of that building material goes higher as compared to earlier days. Now it goes up to many folds the higher rates we are getting that traditional building materials. Also these building materials uh, are impacting us a lot as far as our health is concerned, and as far as our mind is concerned. Now we are more concerned about our health after the covid. We are now giving attention to our health, and our mental health as well as our physical health, our comfort, our comfort of our family. So we are giving a lot of emphasis on that. So giving example to that, in the houses you are you are putting lot of tiles. You are putting a lot of tiles and lot of hard stone for making your floors. But if you'll see that that hard stone will if you'll walk on the hard surface, your knee problem will be more nowadays as compared to the earlier days. Because if you heard any of the gym instructor or any of such doctor, so he will suggest you to walk on a sand or on a muddy floor. So why? Because the cushion which is provided by the mud at that particular time, now we are walking on the hard surface, and lot of knee problem is there. So another aspect is the environmental issue. I already explained that nowadays we are having prolonged winters, prolonged summer. This season we are not having any summers, right? So earlier we were having the temperature of 45-degree more than that, but in this season we are having more rainfall and very less period of summers, right? Another and challenging task is lot of industrial revolution took place from last few years in our country, and we are giving lot of emphasis for the industries, so that we can generate lot of more and more employment to our youth. So this, when we are establishing the industries in our country, so industrial waste is always there, and it is our duty to use that, how we can use this industrial waste. So the construction industry is the one who is looked into to use their industrial waste, that how the construction, because lot of material, a huge amount of material is used for making uh, any bridge or any house, anything. So now the industries, they are giving more emphasis to use this industrial waste in the construction practices. Another thing, economy in construction, because everybody wants that in very less cost we should make our house. The cost is the major concern, because we are a developing country and everybody is having the limited money, and we are looking into that how we can make the construction cheaper. This practice I myself took. I made my own house in 2010, and the architect gave me the cost of rupees 24 lakhs for making that house, and I made it in 11 lakhs. So you can well imagine the curtailment of the cost up to 50% by adopting alternate building material for making energy efficient building. So that building was earthquake resistant as well as energy efficient. In the daytime, you need not to switch on any light, and for all the day the light is available in my the sunlight is available in my house. And the temperature at the ground floor is similar temperature at the first floor, right? So that energy efficiency I achieved, and on that house you can walk barefooted in the temperature of 45 degrees. नंगे पैर भी आप 45 डिग्री टेम्परेचर में चल सकते थे, right? So you can well imagine that if you can walk on the surface, on the roof, in a 45-degree temperature barefooted, so that means the surface of roof is not catching energy, and the energy is reflected, the heat is reflected, and my first floor temperature goes down, and I'm getting the temperature of ground floor similar at the first floor also, right? So I have not adopted some very tedious or very difficult technologies to be implemented. They are very simple technologies which our ancestor taught us. Just I replicate those technologies in my house and made that house energy efficient, right? So here, climate is changing very fast. It is changing from ancient time, but now because of more and more pollution which we are producing, so climate is changing very fast. What we have predicted, so everybody in the world, they are more concerned that temperature should not go up 1 or 2 degrees higher, not more than that. But uh, we are not able to achieve that. Temperature is going higher and higher, and this climate change is teaching us that how the construction you need to make, and what are the alternative. Now we this is our need to find out the alternate building material, right? Because you cannot everybody cannot afford air conditioning system, and they for achieving the comfort in the houses. Without, believe me, without installing any air conditioning system, you can achieve the comfort, the comfortable environment inside the houses. Just take the example of your monuments. If you visit any of the monument in southern part of our country, in northern part of the country, Jaipur, Jodhpur, in because in Rajasthan, lot of heat waves are there. But if you visit that monuments, you will feel comfortable inside that monument, right? Because why? At that particular time, they are more concerned about the air circulation, they are more concerned about the light circulation, they are more concerned about the comfort because at that particular time they were not having electricity. So what they are achieving by adopting the local building material, and in such a way that they should have the comfort inside the house, inside that monument, in 45 or more 48-degree Celsius temperature. You can well imagine the temperature in Rajasthan. So if I'll ask any one of the participant that have you seen any of the monument, and have you understood that what is the technology what they have adopted? So anybody, please unmute yourself. I want to hear from your side that have you ever seen any monument? कोई किला वगैरह कुछ देखा है? Come on, you can unmute yourself. There are 7 centers. Please unmute yourself. Anybody? Anyone? कमलदीप शर्मा जी, आपने कोई किला नहीं देखा? जी पूजा जैन मैडम।
यस सर।
जी मैडम, कोई मॉन्यूमेंट देखा हो, उसमें कुछ देखा हो आपने?
सर आई हैव सीन आगरा फोर्ट।
Agra Fort. So what you have seen in that Agra Fort?
So basically, the structure, like na walls were very
Okay.
high width, and the major structure of the windows.
Okay. So have you seen that the water is circulated inside the walls also?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so see, they are circulating the waters in the walls to keep it cool, right? That is why they are making the wall of width 2 feet, more than that also, right? Because they are circulating the water in the summers in the walls, and the circulation of air through windows. So it is a simple phenomena when the air will pass from a cool from a water body, or from a waterfall surface. So it will become cold, and it will enter to your house. And in that particular monuments, if you'll see that they were having ventilators, because the height of the roof is more, and they were having ventilators. And simple phenomena that the hot air will move upper side, and it will move out from those ventilators, and the fresh air will enter from the doors. So that was the simple phenomena which we are not having nowadays. Anybody having ventilators in their flats or in their houses? Anybody having ventilators in their drawing room or in their bedrooms?
Yes, sir.
जी पूजा जी, आपके यहाँ वेंटिलेटर है?
Yes, sir. We have a shaft
ओके,
for the ventilation.
shaft for the ventilation. So do you realize the importance of that ventilator?
Yes, sir.
ओके, थोड़ा सा ठंडा रहता है.
Exactly, sir. Suffocation नहीं रहता है.
ओके, सो anybody else, और कोई, और कोई है जो बोलना चाहता है? So there, if you are having ventilators, that is a simple phenomena. But nowadays, because we are having lesser height of 9 and 10 feet, so generally in our buildings we are not having ventilators at top of our at the roof surface or near the roof surface. But now we can design it like Madam Pooja Jain told that they are having shaft. So through shaft they are circulating the air. Similar kind of a thing I did. I made the wallets and the shafts to circulate the air from my building inside my building, because I am having three-storied building, all the three sides. Only one side open, and all the three side I am having three-storied construction. So you can well imagine that I am having only the roof from where I can have the circulation of air and light. So I planned my house in such a way, and if you will visit that house, it is so comfortable, and atmosphere is so soothing. Nobody want to come out from that house, right? And in the morning, on the dining table, sunlight is there. First light of sun comes on the dining table. So my father used to have the habit of having tea in the sunlight. So rather going out, he used to sit at the dining table to have the tea, because that sunlight was directly coming on the dining table, right? So now the impact of the climate change on the housing sector, I already explained that now we need to have uh, all weather housing system. We need to design the house for the summers, for the winters, for the heavy rainfall, from the cyclone, from the earthquakes. So in each and every aspects, your house must be designed in such a way as far as this climate is changing. Now I want to explain this very innovative material which provide you energy efficiency, which provide you comforts. Very soothing effect is mud. But nowadays, we are not using it at all for in our construction practices, because अरे मिट्टी के घर में थोड़ी रहेंगे, मिट्टी की दीवार थोड़ी बनाएंगे, इट विल नॉट सस्टेनेबल, ये तो गिर जाएगी। और मिट्टी के घर तो पहले बना करते थे। दीज ऑल वर द कंसेप्ट, ऑल व्हाट वी बिलीव नाउ, that this mud cannot be used in the construction. But here I want to you know give my regards to one of the architects, Amit in Chandigarh, and her base is in Sonipat. She is converting the new flats in which you are living, and she is using lot of mud in the flats. What she did, she plastered your house inside, like you are plastering it from the with a cement plaster, but she's plastering and your inside your flat out of some of the walls out of mud, and she is providing the mud floor. And that mud floor, she's mixing lot of that if you that residue of mustard crop. In Hindi it is called as khal. When you extract the oil, mustard oil from the crop, and what that left, just mix it in the mud, and it will give glossy look, and if you not scratch that floor, it can last long up to 30-35 years. So that change what she did, that she the flat in, I myself visited one of the flat in Chandigarh, and if you visit the adjoining flat, which is made conventionally by the builder, and the flat which is designed by her, you feel like that you should not come out of the flat. So soothing effect, so soothing smell of mud, lot of comfort is there inside. I'm showing you some of the photographs. Just a moment, I'm showing you some of the photographs which I got it from her. This is the one of the house, one of the farmhouse. See the plaster, mud plaster. And if you heard about the technology which has been adopted, which has been developed by the CBRI Roorkee, that non-erodible mud plaster. This non-erodible mud plaster thus mix that mud with wheat straw, with the bitumen and kerosene, and just mix it. That if you apply that mixture on the wall, so it can sustain up to 45 years, even in the rain. Even in the rain, if you plaster outside, even in the rain it will not come out. So I'm showing you some of the photographs, that how she is using the natural material. That wood is also naturally, that the trees which is available in nearby vicinities of no use, so she's making the same. So you can see that this is mud flooring. So a lot of workshops she used to organize, and I think this is that flat. So you can see that, just planning, just on the masonry, brick masonry, she used to apply that mud. And that environment is so soothing. So this is one of the house which she has designed. So you can see, you can go to her Facebook page, and right, you can see that the construction. So mud, lot of mud she is using. So this is the inside of the house. If you'll see that the mud floor, is it visible? This is the mud floor, and you can see that the complete environment in the house, right? Nobody want to come out from the house. So soothing effect in the summers. You can see that some of her photographs. So these are the flats which she has converted into the mud plastering, and that after that applying chuna on the walls. So you can see a lot of pictures on her Facebook page. So a lot of students, they are working. So this is the flat, which is this is the flat in Chandigarh. You can see that this is the flat in Chandigarh, having a mud floor, and the walls plasters out of mud, and no need of applying unnecessarily plaster. Also, I want to tell you that when you are plastering from the cement and applying the paints, so paints used to generate very harmful fumes, very harmful fumes. So, and you are closing all the doors and switch on your AC, you can well imagine how much impact, how much injurious that fumes you are inhaling. So these all are some of the pictures I want to show you, that mud, that how in a present day, because everybody now, we a lot of cost is there if the land is concerned, and you can, how innovative thinking can be done, and how you can design your dwelling, how you can use this mud as a sustainable construction and energy efficient. These buildings are energy efficient buildings, right? No need to switch on any of the AC. Air conditioning is not at all required, because walls are not heating, and your roof is also not heated, and lot of emphasis on the greenery is also there. And so these are some of the pictures you can see on her this page, on, if it is visible, that Imarat Center for Earth Architecture. So you can see that, right? So this is how the mud can be used, right? This is the one thing I want to show you. And the another aspect, just little bit out of mud also, this is the recommendation of Indian standard codes, that how you can judge that whether this mud is good for construction or not. Just make a 2 centimeter ball and dry it under the shade for 24 hours, and just press it under your thumb, that ball, press it under your thumb. If it will break, that means the strength is not adequate in that mud and cannot be used for the construction, right? For load bearing kind of a construction. Just make that convert that ball into a snake, and if it breaks before 5 centimeters, that means that mud is having less clayey part. And if it will go beyond 15 centimeters, that means it is having more clayey part, and you need to add sand into it. So you can test it very handy, that whether the mud is good for construction or not. Just make one brick, and just dry it for 48 hours in a shed. If you will see the cracks in the brick, so that brick is not that mud is not good for construction. So just stand of 60 to 70 kg person on that brick, it should not break. The minimum compressive strength of that mud must be that 1.2 Newton per mm square, right? It is desirable. Now, another energy efficient construction material is bamboo. Again, taboo is attached to that bamboo. That bamboo is used in our last rituals. But this bamboo nowadays, so innovation took place, innovation in this bamboo construction took place. So if you'll talk, the bamboo house will be made by the very poor or very rich, right? From bamboo they are making their farmhouses, and the poor, they are making their huts out of that bamboo. But now, because government has changed this bamboo and converted this in the category of grass, you can grow bamboo, you can cut bamboo, you can use bamboo in any way. But using of the wood, if you want to use the wood, it is very difficult task to use that wood. But bamboo, you can use it, you can cut it and you can use it, right? So bamboo construction, that how that bamboo has been used. Now, if you will go in any hilly area, or in plains also, if you want to have the wood flooring, it will be very costly. And also the wood flooring is having the problem of termite. If you are having termite in your vicinity, you cannot have the wood flooring. But now this bamboo has been converted into wood flooring, and it is very cheap, and it is very easy to install, and no problem of termite, right? So now it is available in our country and very easy to install. Just I'll show you a few video films, and you can yourself see that how much it is useful. Just a moment. Is it visible? Is it visible? Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Visible.
So this is how the bamboo wood flooring they are making the bamboo wood flooring, and it is available in our country. So this all boards are made up of bamboo. So this is what the bamboo wood flooring. The construction out of bamboo is there. So just a moment, I am sharing some more videos also, so that you can well understand that how this bamboo is gaining nowadays. Just a moment. Just I am sharing. This is how they are making that, they are converting into that bamboo into flooring. Just the video of 3 minutes only. It is very important to treat the bamboo. If you not treat it, then you cannot use it, because treatment of bamboo is must. And when it is treated, if it is once treated, then it can last long up to 80 years, more than that. Process of treatment. You can see that now it converted into wood. See that planks. Now, can you say that it is made up of bamboo, right?
ये वाला जो वीडियो है ये हमने बनाया है आपको बैम्बू फ्लोर की इंफॉर्मेशन देने के लिए। आपको आइडिया होगा जैसे अभी जो वुडन फ्लोरिंग का ट्रेंड है मार्केट में, वुडन फ्लोरिंग बहुत लग रही है, तो वुडन फ्लोरिंग में एक बार दोबारा आपको रिफ्रेश कर देता हूँ। मेरे दूसरे किसी वीडियो में आपने देखा होगा कि मैंने जो सॉफ्ट फ्लोरिंग है उसके बारे में एक अलग से वीडियो बनाया हुआ है। वुडन फ्लोरिंग में बेसिकली मतलब नॉर्मली 3 ऑप्शन अवेलेबल है अपने को। एक है लैमिनेट वुडन फ्लोरिंग, एक है इंजीनियर्ड वुड फ्लोरिंग और एक है रियल हार्डवुड फ्लोरिंग। एक जो नई जो बहुत ही अच्छी और बहुत जिसकी लाइफ जो आप मेजर नहीं कर सकते ऐसी फ्लोरिंग है, वो है बैम्बू वुड फ्लोरिंग। बैम्बू वुड फ्लोरिंग मतलब बांस से बनी हुई फ्लोरिंग। इसका जो प्रोसेस है बनाने का, ये कैसे बनती है, उसका एक वीडियो हम अलग से बनाएंगे। लेकिन अभी मैं आपको बहुत संक्षिप्त में ये दिखाना चाह रहा हूं कि बैम्बू वुड फ्लोरिंग में आप कितनी अच्छी जो आपका जो इंटीरियर्स है या एक्सटीरियर, दोनों इंटीरियर एक्सटीरियर में दोनों में लग सकती है ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात है। तो इससे आप अपना कितना अच्छा इंटीरियर बना सकते हैं और एक्सटीरियर कितना अच्छा कर सकते हैं। थोड़ा सा आपको कैमरा नजदीक लाना पड़ेगा। ये हमारा एक आपको सेट कार्ड है, आप देखिए। ये आप देखिए इसमें कितने कलर ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है, 1 2 3 4 5 और एक 6। ये और ये कलर शायद एक ही है। इतने सारे कलर ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है। आप ऐसे नॉर्मली देख के आप ऐसे बता नहीं सकते कि ये कौन सी लकड़ी है, बट ये जो फ्लोर है ये बैम्बू से बनी हुई है। और इस बैम्बू फ्लोरिंग को लगाने के बाद आपको बिल्कुल, आप ऐसे मान लीजिए कि जीरो मेंटेनेंस प्रोडक्ट है ये टंग एंड ग्रूव सिस्टम में आती है, एक के अंदर एक दूसरी फंस सकती है। इंस्टॉलेशन का वीडियो एक अलग से बना देंगे। और ये इंडोर में किसी भी तरीके की, इसके साथ एक थोड़ा सा मैं बोलचाल वाली भाषा का शब्द प्रयोग करना चाहूंगा, इसके साथ आप कितना भी बुरा व्यवहार कर लीजिए, इस फ्लोरिंग का कुछ भी बिगड़ने वाला नहीं। इसके अलावा बैम्बू वुड में ही आपको एक्सटीरियर के लिए डेक वुड अवेलेबल है। ये आप देखिए जो डेक वुड का लुक है, एक लुक ये है, सो दैट कि अगर आप मान लो किसी स्विमिंग पूल के पास में ऐसी एरिया में, स्लिपरी एरिया में लगाते हैं, तो कोई आदमी स्विमिंग पूल से बाहर निकलता है तो जो स्विमिंग मूड में रहता है उसकी वजह से वो फिसल के गिर जाता है नॉर्मली, इसकी वजह से वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी। और दूसरी साइड में ये वाला ग्रूव बना हुआ है, दोनों ही ग्रूव आपको फिसल के गिरने से रोकता है। और कितना भी ये पानी में रहे ये फ्लोर, इसका कुछ भी नहीं बिगड़ता है। तो ये बहुत ही एक खूबसूरत चीज है। एक दूसरा कलर है जिसमें ये अवेलेबल है, ये बैम्बू वुड। और बहुत मजेदार बात ये है कि ये इतना बढ़िया प्रोडक्ट ये अपने भारत देश का ही बना हुआ है। हमारे जो प्रधानमंत्री मेक इन इंडिया और इंडियन प्रोडक्ट को प्रमोट करने के लिए कहते हैं, उसी के तहत ये प्रोडक्ट 100% इंडियन है और बहुत ही प्यारा और बहुत ही मजबूत प्रोडक्ट है। तो जब भी आप अपना कभी इंटीरियर प्लान कर रहे हो तो बैम्बू वुड फ्लोरिंग को जरूर कंसीडर करिएगा। ये बैम्बू वुड की फ्लोर लग सकती है, वॉल क्लैडिंग भी लग सकती है, सीलिंग भी लगा सकते हैं और आप इसका डेकवुड में भी यूज कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
And this installation of this bamboo wood flooring is very easy. You can see that just जिसको कहते हैं कच्चा फ्लोर कर लेते हैं, जैसे हम नीचे थोड़ा सा सीमेंट डाल के, उसके बाद दिस इज द पैकिंग पेपर विच इज अवेलेबल वेरी चीपली। You can see that it can be used as a wall cladding, and it is very cheap as compared to wood flooring, and can last long. It will give you very comfortable environment in your house, and installation is very easy as compared to your marble or your vitrified tiles, and they are slippery also. This is how you can install this bamboo wood floor, right? So this is one of the aspect, and now I want to show you that that how we have built that energy efficient house in a very cheap cost. I think it is visible. So this is the plan of the house, and just when the architect gave me, so he gave me the positioning of the doors in some other directions, but I want to have the air circulation because I am having the 3-story structure from this side, and from this side. Only this side is open for me. So what I did, I made some of the changes. I made the gate in such a way that the air can circulate in a vertical direction without instruction. Here also gates are there, right? So the air can flow in this direction. Right now here you can see that I provide the cutouts in the roof. Right, I provide cutouts in the roof. Here you can see that cutouts, 2 cutouts, and in an architectural way wallets. I provide wallets on my roof. This is the cutout of around 8 feet by 7 feet, and it is a smaller cut. And I made the tunnels. Why I made the tunnels? If you'll see the monuments, and if you will stand in a narrow space, when the air will enter, the speed of the air will increase. So that is why I made the tunnels, that the air should enter, and it should circulate very well in my house, right? So this is the inside of my house. You can see that the light in the daytime. So this is the light in the daytime. In earlier, when I just got shifted in the house, so if somebody will switch on the light, so everybody will tell you that Arey, itna light hai, why you are switching on, and won't believe in the summers I need to cover that wallet with the cloth, because so much of light is there. In summers, we don't require that much, but so much of sunlight is there in my house. So you can see that in every room that sunlight is there. So this is the tunnel kind of a system which I made changes in the planning. You can see that the tunnel, and in this tunnel you can see that I provided the windows here. Right, why? Because the hot air will move upward and it will move out from the windows. So there I provided windows in the wallet, and these wallets are having polycarbonate sheet. The polycarbonate sheet is the sheet having the air gap in between, and only light can enter into from that sheet. No cold and no heat will enter into from this sheet. So you can see that this is the bigger wallet. So you can see that windows from all the three sides, because this side we are having wall, so that is why we provided windows on three sides. And you can see that again the polycarbonate sheet. You can see the light at the first floor. This is the first floor, and so much of light entering to that wallet. This is the front view. Each and everything has been designed. These grills are designed in such a way that that air must enter into that house. And gate also, the entry gate has been designed in such a way that this is the gate. So narrow spaces are given in the gate so that air can enter and circulate. And while closing that, when the door is closed, then that at that time also the air can enter. Many of us used to provide the gates is closed from all the sides, and no air we allow to enter in the house, right? So this is the outer surface. This is the gate. So now this is the beauty of that house is you can walk on that roof in 45-degree temperature. What we did, if any one of you have visited the rock garden in Chandigarh, so here we have provided the waste material out of that broken tiles. So these tiles are white, and these are the heat reflectors. And these tiles are very easy to install. Just below these tiles you can provide the earthen pots, जो कसोरे होते हैं जो चिड़िया के पानी पीने के लिए रखे जाते हैं. You can put it in the inverted shape and just have the mix of 1:4:8. 1 is your cement, 4 is your sand, and 8 is your jeera bajri, and you can mix it and just make a slope on your roof and provide it this the earthen pots on that, and just cover it, make a slope, and just put these tiles, right? Put these tiles on your roof. And after that these are the wallets. You can see that the wallets and the windows, these are the wallets and the windows. You can see that. Now here the lesson learned from that, you should not use the bigger piece of tiles. If you will use the bigger piece of the tiles, so it can come out. So it is very easy to repair. Just throw cement paste, just mix the raw cement in the water, and just make a paste out of it. Just throw it on the surface and again fix it. Just throw, after another day, just throw a mixture of white cement and water on the floor. Just wipe it from the wiper, and the repairing is done at that particular site, right? So I'll show you the repaired one also. This is the repaired one. This is repaired by me only. I have not called anybody to repair it. This is the surface which is repaired by me, right? So this is the surface. We repaired it. No no mason or nobody is needed, right? So I'll show you some of the films also. Is that how you can so these are the broken tiles. You can see that these are the broken tiles which I procured it from the waste, and this is the free of cost. Just I gave around 500 to 800 rupees to the auto wala. That this is how we fix that polycarbonate sheet. This is at the time of construction. You can see that. So just see, this is the unskilled labor, and they are just putting they are just placed that tiles. So that was the first experiment which I did at my own house. So this is how you can fix the tiles. Just put it, just place at as close as possible, and you need to put the small pieces. I put the bigger piece, but just put the small pieces of the tiles. Break it and just put it. And after that, you can see that some of the places are left. Just make a mixture of white cement and throw it with the help of bucket and wipe it from the wiper. So it will look like a white roof, and white roof reflects around 50 to 60% more than that heat. It will not absorb the heat, and it will also provide waterproofing. Now it is 2023, around 13 years, no seepage and low leakage from the roof. Right, so this is you can see the white floor. Many of our जो हमारे पड़ोसी थे, so they came to see that what they are doing, right? So this is what I want to share with you. I want to explain I want to explain about that how the energy efficiency is needed. So if you are having any query or any questions, so you are most welcome.